Hello, crafty friends and doll lovers. I hope this video finds you well. I have been self-quarantined and trying to make the best of things. And the blessing in all of this is that I have had time to get some things done around the house that I would not have otherwise been able to get done. So I wanted to share with you one of the projects that I finished. I did film this footage yesterday, and yesterday I was doing a lot of spray painting and other projects, so I apologize because you'll probably see evidence of my painting endeavors. Please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much if you have been a subscriber and you have stuck with me this long. I really appreciate your support. So thank you so much for taking the time out to listen, and I hope you enjoy the video. I decided to take this huge decorative candle holder that I found at the thrift store several months ago and convert it to a plant holder. Because I never got a chance to find a cover pot before we went into self-quarantine. So I decided to use what I had and try to stabilize this because it looked like it could be top hole heavy, especially once the plant grew. So I'm taking some of this natural jute cord I had purchased from the Dollar Tree and some stones that I had found. And I love these decorative stones. When you can find them, grab them. And of course I had my glue stick and glue gun. So I ended up using, I had used all that I had. I had 4 bags of the stones. So I ended up using these stones. So the idea was weight it down with the stones. It'll give it some stability. And that way, when this plant starts to grow and it starts to vine, that it'll cover over the, kind of drape over the sides of the glass, but still be sturdy enough and heavy enough that the plant wouldn't become top heavy. So I put the rock in so it came just to the base of the pot. And I'm using the twine here. I'm wrapping it around. I decided not to use the hot glue to start it because I was afraid of putting the hot glue on the glass. I guess this would be a votive. It's a huge votive. But I was afraid to put it on the glass because I didn't want to crack the glass with the temperature change between the heat and the temperature of the glass. So I ended up just wrapping it around and using a little bit of hot glue on the existing twine to secure this piece, and then I just cut off the excess. And I really like the way that this looks. I think it looks pretty and very easy, and it also disguises, it kind of gives a smoother transition between the bottom of the cover pot, of the nursery pot and the rocks. But I felt like it still needed something a little extra. So I'm winding the twine around my hand, and with the intention of making a kind of I guess it's a tassel, to embellish the, to kind of add around the top of this glass. But when I cut it out, I realized that I wasn't thinking how I was going to secure it. Or maybe I was thinking I was going to hot glue it. But then when I ended up holding it up to the twine, I was like, I don't like that. It needs to actually hang around it. So I cut a longer piece of twine and I just tied it around the top portion. And I really like how this turned out. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.